Councillor Saint.
Chairman, I'm assuming that we're in the 7 minutes now, not the 8 seconds. Yeah, I personally think that I have some accord with what Councillor Harris has just said. If we had another vote, would that really be decisive? I can't see it, because you'd have to know what the question ought to be to effectively get any meaningful solution from it. And I'm very doubtful as to whether that would indeed be possible. I think it's a little bit of ingraciousness of Councillor Vaudrey, who I would normally regard as my friend, and I didn't realise he was part Canadian. I understood that he grew up in the same part of England as me, so which he's just acknowledged. So consequently, that certainly wasn't anything to do with Canada either. But anyway, the situation is that Jaguar Land Rover are in fact laying off staff, not in this district, but by moving the manufacture of the Discovery to Slovakia. The Discoveries are built at Solihull. Therefore, although it does affect British workforce, it doesn't affect this district. And I think that the work that we're doing with Jaguar Land Rover in the development of a research base at Gaydon is not planned to have any major change. I can't see that at all. There might be something I hadn't heard that's come about, but effectively I don't think that workforce base at Gaydon is going to be varied in any particular way. So therefore we have a situation whereby, this is a national problem, not a local problem. And although we probably can act to affect our local residents, I think by imposing another national vote on people or supporting it is really quite counterproductive. And I think, quite frankly, it's not something that we should entertain at this point in time. Even the mistress of misjudgment, the Prime Minister, has effectively ruled it out. Let's hope that wasn't another misjudgment of hers. But anyway, the situation is that, we've had a number of issues there where things have gone off in one direction and then moved into another. But we've had a deal worked out for us. And the problem is, and I hate to say this, and I'm certainly not against the Canadians, but there seems to be an awful lot of French people dealing with the negotiations between Britain on the behalf of the EU. Now, that, I think, is a serious issue, because the point of the matter is the French want our money. You could sigh and gasp as much as you like, but this is the truth of the matter.
15 seconds, Councillor Saint.
15 seconds, is it? Right, well, I'll try and wind up then. OK, so basically I had more or less finished by arguing effectively that we need some form of deal to put to the people, and we certainly haven't got it at the moment.